Hey guys, it is me Hei and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this video was actually requested. It is a dorm/college essential video and it's kind of specifically for NAU students, but it's also more in general at the same time. Just because of living in an NAU dorm, it's different than living in other dorms in other universities. Hi everyone, so before we get started into this video, I wanted to mention that everything I mentioned in this video will be in the description box below, and all the links that go to Amazon is an actual affiliate link for myself. So if you do purchase something from whatever I mentioned, it will come back to me as a small commission, and I just wanted to address that before we get started into this video. So let's go. So my first category is clothing items. That you bring some masks because it is mandatory to wear your mask everywhere you go, every building. If you're living in a dorm style, you have to go to communal bathrooms or shower, you have to wear a mask to go there, and when you leave your dorm, wherever you go. I also suggest bringing warm clothes because in the fall semester of this year, it actually snowed, so I definitely suggest bringing one snow jacket or something, and then when you come back in the spring, definitely bring more snow gear, which is exactly what I did. I went home with like an emptier suitcase so then I can bring a whole bunch of jackets and more snow clothes that my mom ordered on Amazon so I can take it back up to Flagstaff. I would also suggest bringing some business attire because you never know if you might apply for a job or you might be a business student. You might need that to present during class, and especially during a lot of the pathways events, you have to wear business attire. Even if it's on Zoom, you have to go from the up down. Business attire is what they want you to wear, and it's kind of sometimes required. Another thing that isn't really clothing but kind of is hangers. So I definitely suggest bringing hangers because they do offer shelving, if you can kind of see in the back over there, for all dorms pretty much. Moving on to the next category, I suggest bringing a shower caddy, specifically one with like these holders on the side. So I got this from Amazon, and everything in this video will be linked below. So it becomes in like, has this little pocket, that's where I keep like my shaving stuff because I don't want to get hit by a razor just by reaching in for my shampoo. And it has this hanger thing, so you can hang this on the communal showers because there is little like hanger things on there as well. I also suggest bringing shower shoes because you don't know how many other people use the communal showers other than yourself, because there's at least like almost 100 people probably living on your floor, maybe not that much, but they're all using the same showers as you. And what if they peed in the shower? Like, you don't want to be stepping in that, so I definitely suggest bringing shower shoes. I also suggest bringing a shower robe so you can wear your shower robe before you go into the bathroom, so when you're walking there, you're not like just in your towel like walking there. And like sometimes there's guys walking around, so you're like want to be covered, definitely wearing a shower robe so nobody can see anything. I also suggest bringing a whole bunch of towels. I have like these little mini towels as well, so I can wipe my dishes whenever I wash my dishes in my sink, and also just a hand towel just to wipe your hands so you're not constantly using single-use towels and like wasting that, being sustainable as well. So moving on to the next category, which is bedding, I definitely suggest bringing a mattress topper. The beds here are usually twin XL, which is the one that I have right now. So getting a mattress topper is probably the best because I don't really want to be that close to a mattress that's probably been here for 15 years or 10 years. And also it just makes the bed way more comfortable, and you can always use it throughout the years of your college. I also suggest bringing sheets because they don't provide that for you. They don't really provide a lot of things for you. So definitely bring your own sheets, anything that fits your style. Also like comforter, pillows. I definitely suggest bringing extra pillows and extra blankets because underneath your bed you might have space to make your own little hideout. So I think that's really cool secret kind of thing you can do, and it's just another chill space for you to not go in your bed, and when you're like all dirty, you haven't showered yet, you can just go in your little area with your extra blankets, and then you can always wash those whenever you want. And then I also suggest bringing a picnic blanket because they have a lot of quads here on campus and there's a lot of place to go and sit, so definitely bringing a picnic blanket to go sit outside with your friends. That's a really fun thing to do, or just to go outside by yourself, see everybody, get some fresh air, and definitely just do some homework, definitely getting that college feel. I also suggest bringing a hammock because in those quads there are trees that a lot of people use to hang up their hammocks, and it's one of the really cool things that a lot of NAU students do, and it's just a really fun experience as well. I also suggest getting a handheld vacuum. My roommate has this and I just borrowed hers, and it was like literally a lifesaver. If there was a spill of snacks, just vacuum it up, or even like on the floors, just like use that vacuum. I also suggest getting like cleaning wipes like Ciorax or something because I clean my room every night, so I use those Ciorax wipes every night, wipe all my surfaces so I'm not leaving any of those germs, and also like a Lysol spray or something like that as well to use on the door handles, like our microwave, our kitchen sink, and just all those little handles so it's not like disgusting. Dish soap, definitely gonna need that. A dish drying rack. I keep mine up on the top over there just to save space so it's not much of a clutter on our sink area. Is hand soap and hand sanitizer. You definitely will need those things, especially because of coronavirus. You just don't want those germs. Another thing that is kind of big here in Flagstaff is they're kind of sustainable here, so I definitely suggest bringing reusable straws or plastic bags because at Starbucks, like, they give you like compostable straws, and I don't know about you, but I don't like my straw getting soggy, so I have this metal straw. And actually, let me show you, I got this from Amazon, so you can hook it on your lanyard and you just twist it open. Inside is a straw. It's collapsible and it works really well. I like it. It's metal. You just wash it. It comes with like a little thing to like wash the straw itself. It just hooks on your lanyard. Comes with a little like hook right here and that. So it comes with two. So I got the black one and the blue one. I thought it was super cute. Great way to be sustainable. Also getting plastic bags, like reusable plastic bags. Those are always really good. And then a reusable water bottle or like a HydroFlask or something like that. Those are also really good. Then you can just fill your water. This is like the next section called tools. So I definitely suggest getting a first aid kit because you never know if you're gonna need any band-aids or anything like that, because you never know if you're gonna get hurt or anything. Another thing that I suggest is getting screwdrivers because you don't know if you're gonna need any, and I know my roommate had to get some, and then I ended up borrowing some of hers because I needed to use some of it. Another thing that I have is a desk organizer. That is also really great to keep your desk organized. And then other like kitchen utensils and a whole bunch of other things is definitely a must. A desk mirror. So I got this one from Target. It was only like $5 and it's pretty good. I like it, and that's just pretty much what I use to do my makeup. And then another thing is like a Robe cart. I keep like random things on there, also like food. Great place to get storage as well. Another thing is a Brita filter. I use that all the time and it's a great thing to use, so you don't have to go down the hall and use the water fountain that they have. You can just use your own, and I honestly rather have my own, so I suggest getting command strips. Over there, if you can kind of tell, I have my mask on a command strip, then I can easily get it, leave, and I have everything in one place. I also have another one for my lanyard, so I can keep that in one place and I don't lose my lanyard at any time. Command strips are really helpful if you want to stick things on the wall, especially because you can't screw things in the wall, so using command strips to just hang it up there is also really great. Another thing that I suggest is a desk lamp. I have mine right there and I use that all the time. It's just another light source for your desk and it just doesn't let your eyes get sore. Another thing that I suggest is a laptop cooling pad, because sometimes my computer, I have a MacBook, so it gets really hot really fast, especially when I'm doing a lot of homework. So using that just to keep the cool on my laptop so it doesn't get overheated and just like shut off on me, that's one of the great things that I use with that laptop cooling pad. Another thing is a power strip. I have like 3 power strips in my room. There isn't a lot of outlets offered in the dorm, so I definitely suggest getting power strips because it will definitely give you more options so you can plug more things in. Another thing that I suggest is an Ethernet adapter. NAU does offer an Ethernet cord for you to use because they do have Ethernet outlets in the dorm room, so getting an Ethernet adapter definitely helps because my MacBook doesn't have an Ethernet outlet, so I had to get an adapter. So definitely get that. I also suggest to get a printer. I have a printer myself, so me and my roommate, we agreed I'd get the printer, she'd get the microwave. So those are two things that I definitely suggest because it does cost money to print stuff. I mean, it'll be free for the first 100 papers, I believe, that NEU has, but then after that you have to start paying for it, and it's like 50 cents or like 5 cents or something. It just costs money to print things, so definitely just bringing your own printer, and you don't have to worry about other people touching the printer and COVID and everything. I also suggest getting like a water warmer, something that you can just use to plug in because there is no fire that can be out in your dorm. So definitely a water warmer. I use that to make like hot chocolate, to make Simon, and just other things like that. I also suggest getting a box fan because it gets really hot. Like I was just using it earlier this morning, but I turned it off for the video because it's a lifesaver. It gets really hot here, and especially in the dorm, there's no like circulation. There is no fans offered, so I definitely suggest bringing your own fan. The window and the wind isn't enough. And then definitely for like the spring semester, to bring more warm clothes. As I said before, when you go home, get like an emptier suitcase, fill it up with your snow stuff because it doesn't snow that much in the fall as much as it does in the spring. So you definitely want to layer up in the spring as well. And then I also asked on my Instagram for people's help as to what they think that is essential to have in a college dorm. So the first one that I have, or first section, is bedding. So again, bringing a warm and fuzzy blanket just to bring around whenever you need to, and just to get that other comfort when it's too cold in your room and you need that extra warmth. As well as electronics, this is the next section, is a long phone charger or like a 10-foot cord charger. That's really good because the outlets are again pretty far from your bed, so just getting that extra length is also really good. Another thing suggested was a laptop stand. I'll link everything below, and then also a keyboard and mouse because your computer will be up here and you can't be like typing like this, so just having like another computer stand and a mouse would be definitely easier. Also LED lights, those are really good, or just like lights besides your desk lamp, so it helps with more lights in your room because there is only like this light here and that's pretty much it in your room. So that's that. Another thing is string lights because overhead lights can be harsh, as one of my friends said. Another thing is essential oil diffuser because again, you can't have any candles, there's no open fires, or just like getting a wax melt or something like that. I think that's really good as well, so it makes the room smell good. I have a wallflower, so that's just what I use personally, and a humidifier. The air here, I mean, it's pretty good, but just getting a humidifier is definitely a must-have. My roommate has it, hers is over there, and she just has it on all the time. Another section is appliances. So a coffee maker, if you don't want to spend your money on other things, you can get a coffee maker. I personally, what I did was I went to Target and I got this, like, I believe it's like almost a half gallon of coffee already made, so it's like an iced coffee. You can make 3 cups of coffee with it. It's really good and I liked it, so that's what I did personally instead of really spending my money on coffee, even though I have some right here. Another thing suggested is a space heater. I personally didn't get a space heater, but this person did. Another thing is a toaster. We can't have toasters in here because it's against the rules, but if your dorm does allow it, definitely get a toaster. It's a lifesaver, I think so. If I lived in a dorm that allowed you to get a toaster, I definitely get a toaster. Another thing is an air fryer, same thing as a toaster. If you can get it, go ahead and get it. A foldable drying rack. Sometimes the dryers don't work. Like they'll literally, I'll put my clothes in the dryer and I'll wait for it to be done and I'll go in and touch it, it's still soaking wet. So sometimes just getting a dryer rack is for the best in those times. And then for decor, definitely getting like wall decor that makes you feel like it's your own home, like getting pictures for the wall or something like that. And then another thing is fake plants. Someone said they are a college student's best friend because you definitely don't want to be getting real plants and going home over winter break and then dying. That has happened to me since I do live in Hawaii. I left my plants here and they were dead by the time I came back. So definitely get some fake plants because you know they won't die on you. And then some random things is a lanyard. I personally just waited till I got to NEU to get a lanyard because they have this cute NEU lanyard and they're like 10 bucks, but I think it was really cute. This is my lanyard, this is what it looks like. Oh, also pepper spray. You don't know who's out there always handy in case somebody tries to do something. Definitely get that, just to make you feel more safe, especially as a girl in college. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. I learned a lot of facts recently that just don't sit right with me personally. So I think having this pepper spray definitely makes me feel safer and not vulnerable to other people here at the university. And another thing is a whiteboard to leave messages for your roommate. I got that suggestion from Instagram. All these past ones were suggestions from Instagram. That is pretty much all of the things that I think you should bring to college with you and are definitely essentials to your life here at college and at NAU. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video though. Leave some comments below. Tell me how excited you guys are to be going to college, and if you guys aren't attending NAU, where are you attending? I'd love to get to know you guys more, and I can't wait to make more videos that interest you guys. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and goodbye.